Hollywood is a land of glitz, glam, and dream makers, but behind the flashing lights and red carpets lies a darker, more hidden side. Over the decades, some of the most shocking scandals and controversies have been kept under wraps, buried beneath layers of public relations work, media manipulation, and powerful figures trying to protect their reputations. While many of these scandals have remained in the shadows for years, there are some that, over time, have resurfaced, revealing just how deep the secrets really go. Today, we're going to dive into some of the darkest scandals in Hollywood that were suppressed or hidden from the public eye, until the truth eventually came to light. The mysterious death of Natalie Wood. One of Hollywood's most tragic and enduring scandals involves the mysterious death of actress Natalie Wood. In 1981, the 43-year-old star drowned while on a boat trip with her husband, actor Robert Wagner, and co-star Christopher Walken. The circumstances surrounding her death were always suspicious, with conflicting accounts from those present on the boat that night. Many believed that Wood's death was no accident, citing reports of an argument between her and Wagner before she went missing. For years, the official story was that she had drunkenly fallen off the boat, but in 2011, the case was reopened, and the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department changed the cause of death to drowning and other undetermined factors. It wasn't until 2018 that Wagner was officially named as a person of interest in the case, though no charges were ever filed. The scandal surrounding her death has remained one of the most chilling and unresolved in Hollywood history, with many wondering if the true story will ever come to light. The Harvey Weinstein Scandal. The Harvey Weinstein scandal is one of the most seismic revelations in Hollywood's history. For decades, Weinstein was one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, producing iconic films and helping shape the careers of countless A-listers. However, in 2017, the New York Times and the New Yorker published bombshell reports detailing decades of sexual harassment, assault, and abuse allegations against Weinstein. Numerous women, including actresses like Ashley Judd, Rose McGowan, and Gwyneth Paltrow, came forward with their stories, exposing Weinstein as a serial predator. The scandal shook the foundations of Hollywood, but it was a scandal that had been suppressed for years. Multiple actresses and employees had previously tried to bring attention to Weinstein's actions, but their efforts were blocked by his immense influence and the industry's culture of silence. Weinstein was eventually arrested and convicted of rape and sexual assault in 2020, but the scandal had long-lasting repercussions, leading to the Me Too movement and widespread reckoning in Hollywood regarding its treatment of women. The secretive life of Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson was one of Hollywood's most beloved heartthrobs in the 1950s and 60s, known for his good looks and on-screen chemistry with leading ladies. However, behind the closed doors of Tinseltown, Hudson's sexuality was one of the industry's best-kept secrets. In an era when homosexuality was taboo and often hidden, Hudson was forced to live a double life, hiding his true identity from the public while being in relationships with men. In 1985, Hudson was diagnosed with AIDS, and in a groundbreaking move, he became one of the first major celebrities to publicly announce his diagnosis. His confession shocked the world and changed the public's understanding of the disease, but it also exposed the lengths to which the Hollywood establishment had gone to suppress the truth about his sexuality. Hudson's private life, especially his sexual orientation, had been so carefully hidden for years that it took his battle with AIDS to finally force the truth into the open. His death ultimately helped to raise awareness about the AIDS epidemic, but his story also highlighted the oppressive nature of Hollywood's culture of secrecy at the time. The O.J. Simpson trial and cover-up allegations. The O.J. Simpson trial is one of the most famous and widely covered legal events in history. But behind the sensational headlines and courtroom drama, there were deeper scandals and conspiracy theories that suggested a cover-up. Simpson, the former football star turned actor, was accused of brutally murdering his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman in 1994. While the trial's outcome, the acquittal of Simpson, shocked the world, many believed that the case was tainted by corruption, manipulation, and an intentional suppression of key evidence. Some speculated that Simpson's celebrity status, combined with his connection to powerful figures, led to a suppression of critical evidence and a biased legal process. Over the years, various documentaries and books have revisited the case, pointing out discrepancies in the prosecution's strategy, the defense's tactics, and the mysterious way certain evidence seemed to disappear or be overlooked. Whether or not a cover-up occurred remains a point of contention, but the shadow of doubt that hangs over Simpson's acquittal continues to fuel debate. The Suppression of Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton's Affair. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton were one of Hollywood's most iconic and tumultuous couples, but their passionate and often scandalous relationship was hidden from the public eye for years. When the two first began their affair in the early 1960s, Taylor was still married to her fourth husband, Eddie Fisher, and Burton was married to actress Sybil Williams. Their affair was seen as a major scandal in the media, but what many didn't know was that Hollywood elites did everything in their power to suppress the story and protect their image. It wasn't until 1962, after Taylor and Burton's marriages had ended, that their relationship became fully public. The affair and the subsequent marriages between the two actors were heavily scrutinized, but the fact that both actors were seen as rebellious, unashamed lovers of life only added to their appeal. The scandal surrounding their love affair was an open secret for years, with many Hollywood insiders covering up the details of their relationship to avoid further damaging the public perception of both stars. Roman Polanski's rape case and fugitive status. Roman Polanski, a director known for his iconic films like Rosemary's Baby and Chinatown, became the center of one of Hollywood's most infamous scandals in 1977 when he was accused of raping a 13-year-old girl, Samantha Geimer. The case shocked the world, and Polanski was charged with 6 felony counts, including rape, sodomy, and child molestation. However, after pleading guilty to statutory rape, Polanski fled the United States to avoid sentencing, escaping to France. For years, his case was suppressed in Hollywood circles, with many stars and filmmakers turning a blind eye to his fugitive status. Even as Polanski continued to work in the industry, his fugitive status was downplayed, and his supporters praised his artistic achievements, leading to a complex situation in which the entertainment world ignored or overlooked his criminal actions. It wasn't until 2009, when he was arrested in Switzerland while attending a film festival, that the case resurfaced and reignited public outrage. Polanski's scandal remains one of Hollywood's most complicated and contentious stories, with his defenders still praising his work, while many others demand justice for his victim. Hollywood has always been a place where secrets are buried, scandals are suppressed, and the truth often takes years, if not decades, to surface. From the tragic deaths of stars like Natalie Wood and Sharon Tate to the hidden struggles of Rock Hudson and Harvey Weinstein's reign of terror, the dark side of Hollywood is far more pervasive than many realize. These stories remind us that beneath the glittering facade of Tinseltown lies a history of hidden truths, manipulation, and the powerful forces that continue to shape the narratives we hear. As more of these suppressed stories emerge, they serve as a stark reminder of the lengths people will go to protect their legacies and maintain the illusion of perfection in a world that thrives on secrecy. If you found these revelations as shocking as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insider Hollywood stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.